So, apologies guys. I got into this area, don't worry, I'm not much further than where I was. And I realized that my recording had stopped. I think it may have happened when I pressed Windows key by accident. But whatever. Okay, I'll just catch you up on what happened before. Basically, got this thing, the dream nail. I met a moth person called the Seer who lives up here. And the room after that dark room I was exploring that you saw in the last episode, I dropped down a giant hole that led to this area, the resting grounds. The dreamers appeared once again. I now have them marked on my map, as you can see. The last one's somewhere down there, but my map won't go down that far. There you go, there she is. Yeah. That's basically all that happened. Anyways. So, as I was talking about last time, about, like, my autism and stuff like that, I think people, like, need to be more educated on this stuff, so I don't mind stopping and talking about it. The thing about autism and people with autism is that, like, they normally don't like loud and repeating noises. So I find it kind of weird that my favorite area in the game is an area where, like, it's just practically nothing but constant repeating loud noises. I don't know, I just found it a bit weird. Also, speaking of autism, I watched people play through a game recently called To the Moon. Has an autistic person in it, and it was represented very well, especially back in 2011, where barely anyone knew or cared about it. So yeah, To the Moon is an amazing game. Should probably check it out. I don't think I'll be playing it on this channel though. If there's any emotional game I'm going to play on this channel, then it's going to be One Shot. Oh yeah, also, you use the dream nail on these trees, they drop essence, you grab the essence. You can, once you got enough essence, the seer, the moth person, will give you a reward. And the max you need in order to 100% the game... In fact, to 100% the game, I think you need 2,400, but to access the second best area in the game, you need, like, 1,800. And as you can see from that one tree, I got 20. Now you may be thinking, that's not a lot, and that's because you are right, that is not a lot. Because the trees aren't the main way of getting essence. It's something cool about this game. Getting this one item unlocks so many things. Oh, also, another thing that you may be wondering. If I'm autistic, how can I just deal with this constant noise? It's simple, it's because I'm in control of it. If there's a noise that you're not in control of and you're autistic, then it's most likely going to, like, stress you out, freak you out, whatever you want to say. I messed that up. Oh, there was another thing that I could use. Something on the other side. So yeah. Ever want to know about autism or stuff like that, you can just ask me. I can tell you about, like, my personal experiences with it. Alright. So, this is something interesting. This guy only appeared after I picked up the dream nail. He is a memory of the past. A guy who died and, through dream essence, is now living again. Well, semi-living. You can only see him because you have the dream nail. He talks about... Oh yeah, also, each of these characters, like ghosts, they are made by a backer of the game, as you can see in the bottom left. This is Zero. And something cool about these memories, you can fight them. This one dream nail, just collecting it, unlocks like 10 different bosses in the game. I think actually even more than that. I just think that's such an amazing idea. Just one item allows you to fight these bosses that were there the whole time, but you couldn't see them. Alright, phase 2. Most of these bosses are actually rather simple though. Like Zero, he just throws swords constantly. There you go. That's the end of Zero. And now, this is how you get your main essence. You beat these bosses. Bam, he gave me 100. And that's like the lowest these bosses give you. Also, sorry if I seem like, I don't know, down in a way. Like, upset or something. I haven't really been feeling very good recently. I feel like I haven't. One sec. There we go. I feel like I haven't really done anything, which I know for someone like me, like at my age, you're not really supposed to have done anything, if you get what I mean. Like, not just like anything, I mean like something big. It's like very rare someone my age actually does something, but like, I don't know, I just feel like I should have achieved something. And now I feel like really disappointed in myself because I haven't, obviously. Anyways, there's a slight glimpse into my personal life. Congratulations, you have some information that you probably don't care about. I'm buying this charm, but I'm never going to use it. You need to get all the charms in the game anyways to 100% the game. I'll buy some... I can only buy one of these, actually. In fact, no, I'm getting the mats. Just to make it easier for people who have never played the game to be able to see. Yeah. Here you go. Something I absolutely love about this game, they color code the areas. Like, it's such an easy to do thing and so simple, but it helps so much. That's probably something like only people like me like notice though. Like, color coding areas helps me out so much. I think that's like one of the main reasons why I'm able to like remember half of this stuff. And I'm honestly not joking. Sadly, the Gathering Swarm doesn't pick up the Geo drops by the Grubfather. But there you go. You see, like, just from getting 4 grubs, I got over 250 Geo. And that amount only increases every single time you get a grub. Oh, I just realised I don't have enough money for what I want. Oh, also, thank you to my friends who are like really interested in my writing and are like being patient and stuff like that. Like, they understand the stuff I'm going through. Even though I don't understand it personally. But they seem to like understand how I feel. They're being patient for allowing me to go at my own pace, stuff like that. Thank you. I already got that, Geo. Okay. I've never had like friends as good as them, honestly. Probably shouldn't have said that, because that might seem like a bad thing to some of my other friends, but... it's a mistake I'm gonna have to live with now. I don't want to lie to people anymore. I just want to be, like, truthful. I've told people so many lies just to make them feel better. I don't want to do that anymore. Probably a really bad thing to say, but it's the truth. I was always told never to lie, and I think I'm going to start listening to that now. I'm also thinking of, like, when I get popular enough, I could do, like, live streams that tie into the lore of my stories. I don't know, though. That's just, like, me thinking way ahead of something that's probably never gonna happen, but I don't know. So, this is Leg Eater. He gives you some of the best charms in the game. This one specifically, Strength, is the single best charm in the entire game. It doubles your attack damage. That's all it does. It just straight up doubles your attack damage. But if you die whilst holding it, then it breaks and you have to come back here to repair it. And also pay a bit of money. But the thing about people who play the game like me, you almost never die. And if you do, it's by some, like, just like stupid mistake that you make, which rarely ever happens. So you just straight up get a free charm that makes you deal double damage. These guys are a good way to get some Geo, like, early. And also, this. We need all of these charm notches. If I head on over to my charms, I now have 1 extra notch for my charms, as you can see. Too bad you can only equip them at benches. Alright. And here are the more ridiculous sounding enemies, the Shroomal enemies. I can never tell what attack they're doing until they're like midway through doing it. Oh my goodness, the terrain. Yes, I am killing the funglings, which cannot hurt me. No, I do not feel bad doing it. Maybe I'll stop killing them after I complete their journal entry. Nah, I won't. Like, the shroomlings are funglings, I think they're actually called. In fact, no, I think that's the other things. Whatever they're called, they're just, like, free soul. What's even the point of this? Also, yes, that explosion does also deal 2 damage, much like the other explosions you've been seeing. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay. Yeah, sorry if the audio is still delayed slightly. And also, very bad quality. I tried fixing it, but maybe I should just get, like, better recording stuff. Like, recording software. Because honestly, this software that I'm using, it was just on this computer for free. So I'm not surprised that it's, like, not allowing me to do most of the stuff that I want to do. Alright. And you may notice that here, never mind, I'll get the map first, because the map's actually really close by. Alright, yeah. Sorry about that. If you look, there's a Queen Station to the left. You may also notice that I'm really close to one of the Dreamers. You can't get to it yet, though. You need a certain ability before you can get to that one. That one's Monomon. Monomon the teacher. I don't even know if I continue going down this way. I'm blocked in both directions. Now I'm just thinking of, like, generic questions that, like, people would normally ask. Like, a YouTuber or someone like that, streamer. Like, favorite game and stuff like that. And just to straight up say it, my favorite game, it's between Persona 5 and One Shot. Other questions. How's the weather outside for me? Dull and gloomy, just the way I love it, actually. Like, it's raining every now and again, grey clouds in the sky. I love that kind of weather more than, like, sunny weather and stuff. It's just more atmospheric. just gives me more ideas for my writing. Like, I recently had a thunderstorm. We recently had a thunderstorm outside, and I could not take my eyes off of outside. Because I was just getting so many ideas. Oh yeah, I can go and fight this boss. So, yeah, but you look at this. Normally you wouldn't be able to fight this boss yet, but since I went and got the dream nail, we can fight him. This is Elder Who. Elder HU. Elder Who. Also, fun fact with these bosses, that I bet most of you didn't know, their health scales with how much damage you do. So no matter how much you upgrade your nail, they're gonna take the same amount of hits to die. In fact, I don't think their health scales with strength charms, though. So, yeah. They take the exact same amount of hits, no matter how much you've upgraded your nail. And they also take, no matter what version of the nail you have, they always take, the same amount of hits if you have strength on them. You should be dead soon. Can you stop doing that, seriously? This is probably one of my least favorite ghost fights in the game, but it's still pretty cool. Come on, just die. How are you not dead? There we go. Elder Who gone. I'll listen to his ending conversation. By Donald Lynch. Okay. There's another 100. Yeah, so each of those ghosts actually have their own little side stories that there's never much detail given to. You're just normally meant to figure it out yourself. And here's a friend, Cloth. Cloth also made by another person, a Kickstarter. But I believe the design and the name was changed a bit to better fit this world. Yeah. If it isn't obvious already, I run out of things to say really quickly. I guess that's why I'm playing a game like Hollow Knight where there's so much stuff to talk about. Also, that's Hornet again. And there she goes. I was also thinking, I thought I've already done that, haven't I? Yeah, I've already played through Undertale, haven't I? Well, there goes that idea. I mean, I could always do it again, but nah. I will play Deltarune, but that's a relatively short game for me. I'd probably be able to finish it in one episode, honestly. Mushroom parkour, it's harder than it looks, okay? Probably not. That's one of, very few grubs in this area, actually. The fungal wastes doesn't have that many collectibles now that I think about it. Hey, here's where I was earlier with Cornifer. That door was locked, so I couldn't have gone this way earlier. We are getting so close to one of the best bosses in this game. Hey, I've only just realised. By the way, can I mention... By the way, this game was already fantastic by itself. And then, Team Cherry just went ahead and said, hey, you want DLCs for the game? Like 3 plus an extra update? And people were obviously like, yeah. And then Team Cherry said, cool, you want them for free? Like, they just come with the main game now. And honestly, they're some of the best done DLCs I've ever seen. Considering they made them for free. Oh yeah, that's something else that can happen. Now that I've got the Dream Nail, I can just randomly get 1 essence for killing an enemy. Speaking of the DLCs, after we get like the next movement ability, I think I'm actually going to start up one of the DLC quests. Oh, also, can I just say the reason that Team Cherry made the DLCs free is also, like, just amazing in its own right. They said the reason they made the DLC free was because, this is word for word here, they wanted to know how to make good DLC before they made paid DLC. Like, I've honestly never seen a game dev so generous. Anyways, yeah, this is Mantis Village. It's like a sub-area of the fungal wastes. Can I just point out, somebody got stuck here. I was reading a Reddit post. Somebody legitimately got stuck here. Actually, no, I think it was over there. Yeah. They jumped down here, they came down here, and then they got stuck. That's all you have to do. How do you possibly get stuck here? You've gotten this far into the game, how do you not think of this stuff? Oh, and can I just say, getting through this area without the dash in a randomizer is a nightmare. It's possible, but it's a nightmare. There we go. Movement ability. Yeah, speaking of the 3 DLCs, that's also incredibly difficult. I'm trying to see if I can remember what they're called off the top of my head. There's the first one that was released was the Hidden Dreams DLC. And that included 2 bosses that you could fight multiple times over, and every time you fought them they got harder. Then there was the Grim Troop DLC, the one that I'm going to start up soon. And then there was what was originally called Gods and Glory, but then that got copyrighted, so they had to change it, and now it's Godmaster. Oh yeah, this game, it has gods in it, believe it or not. A lot of main characters are actually gods. Including this little guy right here, the guy we're playing as, he's a god. In fact, he's like his parents were like in themselves. They were both like pale beings, which are like gods beyond gods. And not only that, he was infused with essence that is leftover remnants of a godlike being. So he's like the power of 3 gods in one. Or 2. It depends how you look at it, okay? He could either have the full power of both of his parents and the one god he's fused with, or he could have half of his parents' power